Okay, these are actually some pretty massive changes. So this is the April 2024 movement discussion thread. So this is like the planned movements, but they may not exactly happen. We'll have to see. It's most likely most of this stuff happens, but it could be kind of discussed or vetoed by the tier council from my understanding. Going into a new season of PvP, things gets moved by usage. So if a Pokemon is being underused in a certain tier, it goes down a tier, and overused, it goes up a tier, right? So to OU from UU, Empoleon getting access to Roost I guess it was a couple months ago now, but getting up to 6.14% usage in OU, getting bumped up to the OU tier. To UU from OU. So Salamence going down to UU. Haven't seen that in a while. Don't see that very often. Bronzong down to UU. This makes sense. Bronzong is one of those weird Pokemon where it's kind of too powerful for UU, and it's always top tier in UU, but it's also not good enough for OU. Mandibuzz, I don't know enough about. I know it's a pretty unique Pokemon. Down to UU from OU. To NU from UU. Now, here are the big changes. This is actually huge. Blaziken is going back to NU. This is a massive deal. Massive deal. Blaziken, for those who don't know, absolutely dominated NU for like 2 years. It's when Blaziken is in the NU tier, it dominates. It's so powerful. No other fire type is as good as it. No other fighting type is as good as it. It's the best Pokemon. It's just so good. It's ridiculous. It can do a lot of things. It can run Life Orb, Hidden Power Grass to take care of Quagsire, which is one of its biggest counters. It mostly does like Choice Scarf / Choice Band. Usually Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf, U-Turn, Flare Blitz, sort of shenanigans. And that going back down to NU. However, once Blaziken left the NU tier, it became stall meta, and it became a huge pain. So Blaziken going back down to NU honestly might save the tier. It might actually be a huge positive after the tiers, in my opinion, watching NU games. And as someone who doesn't really actively play, but just kind of observe from the outside looking in, once again, I'm not a PvP expert by any means. Just try to study data wherever I can on it. Hopefully Blaziken going back down to NU might actually be a really good thing, because watching stall and stall metas, nobody likes that. NU right now has been dominant. Like the top 10 Pokemon or so is just all stall. It's really bad. Anyways, Moltres down to NU from UU. This makes total sense. I don't even know if it'll be good in NU. Probably won't be. I hope it is. We'll see. I would love to see things like Articuno and Moltres be good in NU. It'd be kind of cool to see legendary Pokemon be meta in a lower tier and not be broken. It would be pretty neat. Gigalith going down to NU. This will 100% go back up to UU. I would bet my money on it. This happens every time. Gigalith has been moved down to NU over and over again. It happens all the time. And every time it happens, what becomes broken, it's very funny, but what becomes broken is Stoutland plus Gigalith, because Gigalith sets up Sandstream, and Stoutland happens to have the Sand Rush ability, which is, you wouldn't think it does, but it does, and that combo ends up being too strong. Really funny to think about, Stoutland plus Gigalith, but it's true. Those two Pokemon, it's been moved down like many times over many years, and every time it happens, it always gets banned back up to UU, so this probably won't last. Maybe it's different this time, but I kind of doubt it. Zoroark down to NU. I am totally fine with this. As someone who has played against Zoroark a ton when it's been in NU, this is the easiest Pokemon to counter if you have above 20 IQ. Zoroark is only there to like kind of dick on noobs and punish noobs, like total noobs. Zoroark is a very easy Pokemon to deal with and very easy to counter. In my opinion, from my experience, maybe I'm wrong. If a more talented or experienced player told me differently, I'd probably just, adhere to them. But yeah, Zoroark and NU makes a lot of sense to me, in my opinion. It's really just there to catch you off guard, maybe set up a nasty plot, get up a Dark Pulse, or maybe have like Sucker Punch. It's kind of whatever. As usual, we'll discuss what needs discussing. We're also looking for a new tier council member. That's kind of cool. So if you're really active in the PokeMMO PvP scene, if you really care about balancing PokeMMO PvP, if you actively play a bunch of games, check it out. Go check out this forum post linked in the description. You can view it at your own pace. And just try to impact this game for the better. So that's the PvP tier changes possibly coming up in April. This is not final, but it most likely most of this will happen. Yeah, kind of cool stuff. It's always important. I always say it's really important to stay up to date with PvP information like this, because not only does this affect PvP players, but it also affects moneymakers. And everybody needs to make money in Pokemon, whether you're a shiny hunter, vanity collector, casual, whatever you are, everybody needs Pokeyen. Everybody needs Pokeyen. So if you want to go make some money, go breed up some Blazikens now that it's being moved back down to NU. Go breed up some Salamences or Bagons now that's being moved down to UU. Like, UU players all of a sudden now need Salamence. OU players all of a sudden now need Empoleon if they don't have that. Yu-Gi-Oh players probably already have Bronzong. Like, there's things like that to keep in mind. Moltres might go up in price. We'll see. I doubt it'll be that good, but Gigalith for sure. Gigalith's one of those mons that I think will for sure go up in price, and people will be looking for Gigalith comps. So if you want to make money, go breed some of those comps. That should help you out. That's it. Like this video if it was helpful. Dislike if not. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos. Follow the Twitch for streams like this Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. I'm not ending the stream. Discord's linked down below, and if you want to go above and beyond, support the channel, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal with Venmo help out a ton. Just like how Kubi gifted a sub during the video. Thank you so much, dude. Have a great day, guys. Peace, peace, peace. Enjoy PvP. Enjoy PokeMMO.